Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we were presented before the royal court, and we didn't put our foot in our mouth too much. We survived. We survived the first round, however, there are many more rounds to go. The night has only just begun, which means we can get into so much trouble. Oh dear, hello there, you're right. There are Gaspard, Briala, and Celene. Nothing out here. Good day, sirs. Just ignore us, I'm just exploring. It's Dalish custom. 100% Dalish custom to just explore and look for anything to loot. Someone's been having a party all by themselves. Flippin' heck. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, I love it.
Servant gone. Elves, always shirking their duties.
God damn.
This particular engagement, Yvette.
I didn't want to come. Mother made me. At least Haram Sharal has such pretty gardens. They're so darling. I took out my parchment.
Not another book of poetry.
Oh, Josie seems stressed by her sister being here, but... Oh.
Maker, I hope not.
The Delonces are here. The Delonces are in Dragon Age too. Emile Delonce, he was one of the mages who had escaped from the circle in Act 3, I believe, and oh god, you'll remember, I believe his mother was Dulcie Delonce, and she was just going on like, the hanged man, mon dieu, it's filthy there, because they gave him money. They gave him money to start his new life, and he instead went drinking, and oh, it was beautiful. We let him sleep with a prostitute, and then the prostitute got pregnant, and his mother was not happy about it. It was very funny, though.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celene is from her side. Empress Celene is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Yeah, there's an apostate at court, so openly.
How can Celene openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That's worth investigating. Magical mind control? I needed to know this earlier. Ooh. I mean, let's not jump to conclusions. Yeah, we should investigate at the very least.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
How very interesting. Now, I do want to go and speak with Liliana after I eavesdrop.
Well, that's useful.
Ooh, lovely. Okay, you're not going to say anything? Okay, good stuff.
I had no idea.
Okay, we were just too early for the scandalous secrets. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think Aenor... I think she wants to speak to everyone. She wants to see where everyone stands before she actually, makes her move.
This ball is a waste of time. like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Oh, Cassandra, that's beautiful. Sir, are you okay? Sir? Sir, can you back off? We're trying to have a private conversation. Are you all right? Are you... There you go. That's right, piss off. Bugger off. No, don't... This is a slight. This is an insult. Someone is playing a practical joke on us. We should just ignore him. Ignore him. Don't give him the time of day. Have you seen anything?
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Okay, and what do you think about all this?
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celene, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
Really? You think so?
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celene fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, he'd see the true threat. Orlais would be stable in the immediate, but I think I literally said this last episode to Colin. Afterwards, when all is said and done, when Corypheus is defeated, Gaspard will then set his sights on other countries, and there will be even more chaos and even more bloodshed.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
It'd only be a temporary peace. It wouldn't be anything significant. Oh, hello. The guest wing. Ah, the Hall of Heroes. Yes, Solus is over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that leads up to the library. Got it. Got it. This is a very large map. This is an extremely large map, so I am trying to, you know, be careful here. Oh, they've got a werewolf mounted. Hot damn. And that's locked. Sad times. Hello. What dis? The Valmont Emperors. Emperor Revile, 821 to 851. Blessed. Thank you for telling me this. I wonder if they are setting anything up for a puzzle later. I wonder. Ooh, listen closely. Question the elven servants. The Art of the Winter Palace, Mafarath the Betrayer, carved by Le Etourneau for Empress Yvette. I do like the name Yvette. It's such a pretty name. To be fair, a lot of French names are extremely pretty. The Art of the Winter Palace, Lambert Valmont, the Swaggering Lion, carved by Nathalie Bro for Emperor Judicael I to commemorate the Battle of Islay. Hello?
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Oh my god, they're identical twins! Identical twins! Flippin' heck! And we will snoop. Because of course we will.
Interesting.
Don't mind me.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Okay, a mysterious package. The servants' quarters and the grand apartments. Well, we have no reason to go to the servants' quarters. Not yet. So we will hold off. The Art of the Winter Palace. Art of the Winter Palace, Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Empress Celene in honor of the Grey Warden actions. In honor of the Grey Warden's actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Celene. That was so nice of you. How kind.
There must be something here.
And the Caprice. Lovely. But there is nothing else around here. Okay. No. Yes. We need to search the rooms. However, what is through here at Solus? Hello there, my friend. And oh, yes!
Interesting.
The mod worked. Aha! I have the elves without hats. So if you see, when I hover over him, there is the outline of a hat. Solus is supposed to have the ugliest hat, and it clips through his nose. So obviously. If I can find a picture of it, I will put it on screen, and I've always hated that fact. I hated the clipping, and there was a mod. I found it on the Nexus. All of the mods I use in my game are listed in the description. Yeah, it's the eggs without hats mod. And oh, I was so worried that it wasn't gonna work, but it is. It is working, and that is beautiful. Fantastic.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Care to dance? Yeah, you're not... Like, you seem quite comfortable here. I think Aenor... I don't think Aenor thought that Solus would be panicking as much as she would. Solus always has this generally quite, you know, cool composition to him. He always seems like quite, you know, he doesn't seem like the type of person who would be easily taken aback. But I think Aenor did think, oh, he'll probably be at least somewhat intimidated by all this. So I think she's quite surprised that he's keeping his composure so much.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
And are you being treated well?
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Thank you for the advice.
Do you have any interest in dancing?
A great deal. Although dancing with an elven apostate would win you few favors with the court. Perhaps once our business here is done.
Oh, thank you, Solus.
I'll be back.
Hunt well.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Now then, let's see. Who's dicking about here?
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Flipping heck. Hot damn, what a threat.
Good to know.
Excellent. And, oh, I see you over there, but first... A compendium of Orlesian theatre. A tent. King Draken turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashan. Captain Ashan. Hail, your majesty. The armies wait on you. King Draken. What of the enemy? Captain Ashan. The blighted ones mass on the hill, in larger numbers than ever we've seen. King Draken. We are outmatched on the field. Captain Ashan. Andraste armed us with faith. King Draken. Our allies are a week from Cumberland. Captain Ashan. We are aided by the Maker's word. King Draken. I do not doubt. Captain Ashan. Yet your brow is vexed. Draken throws down his crown. King Draken. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Captain Ashan. Cousin, the army waits. King Draken. Maker, for a soul fit to lead them. From The Sword of Draken, an examination of the life and history of the Father of Olay by Marquis Freyet. It's little wonder that King Draken's life is one of the most popular tales in Olay. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the Second Blight for the rest of his reign. Freyette's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais's founder as a man beset by doubts, as are we all, instead of an idealised cipher. A few Grand Clerics attempted to ban the play, saying it criticised the current state of the Chantry. But the Sword of Draken proved too popular among the masses and the nobility, and remains a staple of Orlesian theatre to this day. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theatre, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age by Magister Pellinar. Now, what? Another caprice. Thank you kindly. And we have Duke Germain, another of the Council of Heralds.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
Yeah, Gaspard is your nephew.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
I mean, that is understandable. If he was told from the day he was born, this is what you are going to do. This is what you were meant for. And then someone comes and steals that away. Because here's the thing, Celene she didn't exactly play dirty, but she played politics. She basically went to each of the Council of Heralds and said, hey, if you promote me as the next emperor, I will marry one of your relatives. If you've got a son, I'll marry your son. If you've got a brother or a nephew or a cousin, like whoever, I will marry your family to mine. And that way you will have, someone who is, on the throne. But whatever you do, don't tell the other council members that I've come to you with this offer. Otherwise they'll say, oh, well, you're not, you are biased, so therefore we're going to ignore you. And she went to each councillor and said this. So each councillor thought, oh yeah, we'll promote her and I'll marry one of my kids to her. And then obviously she was crowned Empress and she turned around and said, hey, I made the promise to all of you and I'm not going to follow through on that. Fuck the lot of yous. And they basically went, oh, well, she played the game. We fell for her bullshit. Like, she played the game. Like, round of applause for Celene. And that's why Celene is still unmarried. But yeah, she played politics and she got what he had been raised to, what he was raised to believe was rightfully his. His position is understandable. He wants to fight for what is his. Again, I'm so sorry for the slurs. I'm so sorry, fuck's sake, for all of the tongue fumbles and the slurring of my words. It is just so unbearably hot. It is unbearably hot in this back room, flipping heck. Yeah, his position is understandable, but he's so militant. He is so militant, and that isn't good.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Multiple people are saying that something is going on with Florian.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Good chat.
Another time, my lord.
He seemed genuinely quite pleasant. The Art of the Winter Palace. Cordelia Strachan, painted 127 Divine by Emilia de Rouvel, Emperor Cordelia Strachan the Great, carved by Juliette Corot to commemorate the 800th anniversary of the foundation of the Orlesian Empire. Very nice. Now, we can head outside. However, there's blood on the top. Is no one? Are we all just gonna ignore this? Orlesians, what do you expect? Hot damn. Oh, hello.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Philippe is a jerk. How did you cross Gaspard? Ooh. I said this before. I'm having to walk the very fine line of having Aenor play the game, but not having her magically be some amazing, like, diplomat. Objectively, I know which is right. And I also can't let that cloud my judgment. I think she'd be shocked, so...
I can't imagine Gaspard being vitriolic. What's the matter?
The Grand Duke bears a grudge against the Council for refusing him the crown. He's threatened death if they refuse him again, collectively and individually, along with their vassals.
Yeah. You just lost court approval, which is usually the result of being too direct or blunt in your actions. If court approval falls too low, you'll be evicted from the ball.
What backwater did you come from? Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm having to walk a very fine line here with Aenor because it's... I know what are objectively the right choices here. I know what they are, but if I pick all of them, then randomly Aenor suddenly became really good at diplomacy and politicking and all of that, and it would just be so out of character. It would be so out of character. I have this same problem with my Attire. My Kadash and my Trevelyan, both very at home with politics. My Kadash is a businesswoman and my Trevelyan is nobility. They are both very at home here. Even if, the Trevelyan was raised in the circle and she, wasn't raised playing the game, it comes very easy to her. Because, her mother raised her to be a noble's daughter. I imagine her attending multiple parties and you're like, oh, Lyra, go play the piano, go recite poetry for our guests and, speaking to people a lot. So it comes very naturally to her, even if she wasn't raised playing the game. And my Kadash, she's like a shark. She's like a shark moving through the water, and I think there is just enough blood in these waters that she felt very, very comfortable. However, my Attire and, Aenor, my Llewellyn, they are both the ones who do not feel at home in this kind of environment. So it's... My Attire is even worse. My Attire is so close to getting kicked out of the ball every single time. But with Aenor, it's walking a very fine line of... She's trying her best, but I also don't want her to suddenly become really good at politics magically. Hello?
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Now, if you are playing any other race, they will not speak to you. You have to eavesdrop. But because they're like, oh, a fellow elf, and elves are being mucked in the servants' quarters, we'd better give her a heads up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, lads. That was very kind of you. There's so much blood and no one gives a shit. God damn. These Orlesians flipping it.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay, we can do that. Sure thing, sir. However... Hello?
Well, well. What's this?
Halam Sharal investigation. Clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant swing by main stair 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant swing from hall 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant swing from hall 3:22. Marius, footman, entered servant swing by main stair 3:45. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. Ooh dear. Ooh dear, so 4 people are already presumed dead. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. Oh dear. And you know what? Let's see what's back here.
My lady Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I mean, again, Aenor is just thinking, if I'm asking all of these questions, then I look like a foreigner. I sound out of place and people will disapprove, but how do I know? How do I know what's going on here? I can't trust what I'm being told.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
And I love how the other two nod at that, like, yes, they are. I'm happy to hear from her. I just spoke with her. Give me the message. Oh no, I'm always so happy to hear from the Empress. Please ignore the tears I am currently crying. They are tears of joy at seeing the beauty of the Winter Palace. It's not that I'm dead on the inside. Please help me. I need so much help.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celene is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Oh, kind of her. She wants my help with that. That's not gonna... Yeah. The undertones of, like, as soon as you get rid of this guy, we'll pledge to help the Inquisition. Oh, how kind of her. Great.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
We won't. We won't. God damn. Oh, and hey, Meriden. Nice. Okay, what do we have around here? Nope, another eavesdrop spot. Don't mind if I do.
Good to know.
Come on, up and over. Pardon me. Oh, no, we're stuck in a tree. We're stuck in a tree. This is not a good look. Oh, hey. Yeah, even more blood. And it leads up the balcony. And yeah, there is. Looks like someone's fallen. How suspicious. And I think we have 3. Yes, we have 3. Excellent. And we got a little bit of court approval for that. Excellent.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyou.
Okay, madam. The Art of the Winter Palace, the Lady of Regrets. For the wisest lady in all the land, the cry is called, come one and all to hear, words like jewels bright with meaning and grand purpose. When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmoured, and my shield shrouded by my tears for those who yet say, no regrets, let sorrow water what's dear, wisdom cannot grow in the barren sand. This is such a beautiful fountain. How lovely. Now then, I am almost out of time. Okay, that requires 3 statuettes. Oop. Something to loot. Thank you kindly.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celene.
Here's the thing though, what if they're not playing the game? What if they don't give a shit that they're playing the game? What if they're just here to kill?
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Sirs?
Since I've had any word from Valois.
Okay, good for you. Sirs, hello there.
Did you need something?
I favour leashing Templars too. I agree about stopping mages. I didn't mean to intrude. Here's the thing. We don't favour leashing the Templars. It's just that quite the opposite. The Templars shouldn't be within the Chantry's hierarchy. They should be their own independent order. An order that needs to build up from scratch. However, this isn't Aenor trying to engage in real conversation here. She's simply looking for allies. You know, I imagine that was one of Josephine's notes. Try and find allies within the court. Yeah, this doesn't sound like Aenor. This, I could imagine, you know, Aenor is maybe biting her tongue a little.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
XA! Agent acquired! Nice! Fantastic! I thought that was going to bring up my court approval. Okay, thank you, sir! Excellent! Lovely jubbly! And with that, I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we have a couple of leads. We can see what's up this trellis here. We have the servants' quarters that need investigating. There seems to be a lot going on. So, until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.